reckon he must be disappointed but delighted with the application.
Yeah, it's a frustrating night for us, for all of us. The players showed good heart, determination, running, desire. At times, I felt probably tried to knock the door down when we were looking for some quality sometimes to unlock it. And ultimately anyway, 2 goals from Armstrong has undone us. The second one, very frustrating. It seemed to just come off Matt's standing leg and ricocheted to him, and he didn't need a second invitation, Armstrong, to get the winner. We pushed forward today, had a high number of chances, and just couldn't find that final decision, final ball. A player that could just take somebody out 1v1 along the front line. They've got powerful athletic players, and we were looking for the one that could play the 1-2, the one that could maybe beat his man and get round him. And in the end, for all of our play, we didn't quite have that. When they went to a back 3, we needed to just maybe work it out a little bit quicker than we did. And if they leave you 4v2 on the halfway line, then the back 4 have to play out. The likes of Clark and Burgess can come out with it, a little bit quicker and sum that up. We rode through anyway, and they spread then their front 3 out, and we got back on top again. But if we can work those situations out a little bit quicker, work out how we can get our spare men, because our fullbacks were spare for most of the game today, and for Walks, he was unlucky not to score, had a good hand in the goal, and for Donahue, he's been a good provider for us for a few games. So we have to work out where we can get spare, even as substitutions change and the formation of the opposition change. But there's no lack in any commitment. We showed a lot of heart. Ultimately, though, a frustrating result for us, because we do feel we're close. And as I said, just sometimes going forward, we look like we're trying to knock the door down instead of unlocking it. And perhaps that final decision is one where we have to keep working, keep making sure that in terms of a group of players, we recognise what we're doing well, because there's a number of things, but what we also need to improve on to be in the position that Blackburn are in.
Are Blackburn the standard or the marker of where you have to be?
Yeah, I mean, we've played them twice, and obviously they're a very good team, and I do feel as well with the crowd that we have and the size of the club that we are, that they're big games for them as well, and their motivation level is high against us in those circumstances, and they've been on a very good run in terms of where they can hurt you. They pretty much have every club in the bag, so you can't worry too much about the opposition. You have to try to take the chance and the opportunity yourself, and we've won away from home on Saturday, wanting to follow that up. We played at a good tempo and showed a lot of commitment, had a lot of chances and put a lot of pressure on Blackburn, but ultimately then couldn't unlock the door, or didn't make the right choice at the right time to be able to do that, and that's cost us at the other end.
Yeah, again, you go a goal down, but you must be delighted with the response to that.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that you always want is attitude, and then you build on that, and that's where we are. We can't lose the attitude that we have. We can't lose the hunger that we have, because that's getting us close. And on top of that, we're always looking right decision at the right time, right ball at the right time. A lot of ability in the group as well, definitely, and a lot of desire to keep improving.
Did you feel their winner was unfortunate on you?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's just come off Matt Clark's standing leg. I haven't seen it again, but seemed a little bit innocuous, if you like. But then obviously, we presented Armstrong with that chance, and he didn't need two chances. It did look like perhaps a set piece game, and for them anyway, their most dangerous moments were from Mulgrew's left foot. His balls in are fantastic, and very, it's easy to say. You have to defend him, but very hard, and the quality and the selection that he puts in, was a real thorn in our side tonight, and looked like it was going to be a potent force for them.
With a bit of luck, you might have got a draw. Yeah,
maybe, and we didn't and couldn't just quite see that out to pick up a point. Which looking at it now, we were going all out for the winner, but as I said, it was a ricochet or maybe just come off Matt's standing leg, and a player that's been excellent for us. And as I said, Armstrong didn't need 2 invitations to put the ball in. You know, for us generally, we put a lot of pressure on Blackburn. We played with a very good intensity, a very good attitude. At times, again, we looked like we were trying to knock the door down and not unlock it. Right decision at the right time, right selection. On top of a good attitude is where we're going to improve and make sure that, you know, we're one of the sides that is competing at the top end of this league, because it's a very good league, and in and around the top 10 area there's some very good squads and good clubs.
So you have to be clinical.
Yeah, very much so, and you know, the right selection at the right time, and making sure that, you know, if we get up and around their box, which we do in every game, we take the right pass, the right choice. Play in some very good players. Pleased for Connor Chaplin. I thought he played well as well, and you know, 2 goals in 2 games, and you know, he's talked about being a regular player, a regular starter, and you know, hasn't done himself any harm at all. And you know, just coming into quite a number of players that we have, 21 years old now, or just coming up to 21. It is his time to be able to do it. Put the good experience he's had in previous seasons into this year now.
Gets on the end of things.
Yeah, good header, and you know, pleased that you know, he's battled his way back into the side, and as I say, you know, as a lot of experience, mainly as a young player coming through and as a sub, but you know, just going into his 20s now is you know, something he'll be wanting to step on and be a regular starter. And as I said, you know, tonight's performance and the goal will certainly help his confidence and keep him moving forward for us.